This is ASI's Case Data Manager, CDM. CDM is the central portal of ASI software. It is a dynamic database that is easily integrated with hospitals or lab LIMS systems. It provides a paperless concept that is easy to navigate. The database is customizable to every lab, whether it is a genetic or pathology lab, and also can be converted to multiple languages. Within CDM, create a case by clicking New from the top toolbar. Put in the case name and complete the fields, especially those that are marked mandatory with the red icon next to them. Select the technology, in this case karyotyping, and complete the slide label. Ensure the automation code is karyotyping none. The reason for this is that we are telling the system that we are doing the capture manually. Once completed, click Save and your case and slide have now been created. At this point, the technician or cytogeneticist would search through the slide via the microscope, scanning for cells, and when they come upon a cell that they want to capture, they can double-click on the slide in the CDM, or they can select and click the Acquire icon. This will open up in the SA Acquisition Software Capture, opening the window for the capture area. Select anywhere in the background and using the mouse and the left button, simply hold and drag the cursor until the blue box covers the metaphase, otherwise known as the region of interest. To capture this area, either hit the spacebar, press the camera icon on the top, or right-click with the mouse. You will automatically see the image on the left of the screen. The user would then look through the microscope, scanning for additional cells. They repeat the process until they have taken the required number of cells, each time clicking the new cell on the toolbar. Let's take another image. In this capture, I will deliberately leave out the chromosome to show you how easy it is to simply add floating chromosomes and merge them into the main image. We have captured the image on the left, and now I want to add the floating chromosome. Select the Add to Cell icon on the toolbar, and when I select this, the system will automatically freeze the exposure and contrast. Click in the background and click left mouse, drag and hold the cursor until the blue box is surrounding the chromosome. Capture as done previously, either by hitting the space bar, pressing the camera icon on the top, or right-clicking with the mouse. Once captured, a Merge View window will open. You can see in the Zoom view that part of the chromosome is missing. On the main toolbar, you have a variety of editing tools, including the Magic tool. Use the Magic tool in this case, click on the chromosome, and the outline turns to red. Draw using the Magic tool outside of the boundary and it will extend to include the missing parts. Click back onto the arrow cursor and drag with the mouse the chromosome into the main window. Press the Merge and Exit button and now you can see it has been added to the main image. From here I can continue to search for more cells by clicking on the new cell on the toolbar, or I am finished, I close out by selecting the X at the top of the acquisition screen. You can see that you are given the option to save the images or leave without saving. We will click Save. Back in the CDM, we can see the two cells have been captured, which are displayed as thumbnail image below. You can also see the coordinates are included in the details of the cells. By double-clicking on the thumbnail, you can enlarge the image and save as a JPEG or a TIFF image. At this point, we can now go directly into Bandview analysis. However, we will revert to this in the next session. Let's go back to the capture to discuss a few important points. Double-click on the slide of the case we just made. You will now be back into the acquisition software. With some other vendors, the region of interest box is fixed and you need to move the cell on the microscope stage to go inside the box, causing chromosomes to be outside of the area. ASI's design is different in that you simply drag and draw a blue box around the region of interest and there is no limit even if you want the whole of the screen. The advantage to this is that there is very little need to use the Add and Merge button to add floating chromosomes, saving you time and reducing the amount of images need to be taken. Another key feature is that the contrast and exposure is automatic, meaning that the user will draw around the cell of interest and the system will automatically adjust the contrast and exposure to the said default. With other vendors, in addition to them having to take multiple images due to the fixed box, they have to adjust the light source by watching a meter on the screen so that they can get an image in a certain range, and they have to do this with every cell. Every time you capture an image, the light is different, and by having the contrast and exposure automatic saves huge amounts of time and effort, allowing the user to leave the light source at the light level used when looking through the microscope. In addition to this, images are captured with the same intensity and exposure every time, reducing the problem of some chromosomes being darker or lighter and diminishing the need for further adjustment in the analysis. Another point to remember is that the ASI's merge feature is part of the same software for time saving and ease of use, and there is no need to use external software features to merge the chromosome. In addition to this, you can add multiple chromosomes at any given time, which can be edited and dragged into the main window. This completes the overview of manual chromosome capture.